All right, so California's food truck health inspection requirements. So if you're looking to launch that food truck business in California, there are a handful of actual health inspections, permits, and licenses you're going to need for that specific type of permitting. So I'm going to go through step by step and give you a breakdown of what you can expect. And remember, each and every county in the state of California has some variations of what I'm about to tell you, but this is going to give you a good comprehensive foundation to understand what you can be looking for when this happens. So let's dive right into it. So number one, health permit. Yes, health permits. All food trucks in California must obtain a valid health permit for the county where they're actually going to operate from. Now, this permit is non-transferable, by the way, and it must be renewed annually. Now, operating without it can result in fines or even potentially shutting down your food truck. So this is something you really don't want to play around with. You want to definitely get the health permit. Number two is the plan check. Now, if you're building a new food truck or you're modifying an existing one, you're required to submit detailed plans. Now, this could be including the layout diagrams, menus, equipment lists for approval by the county's environmental health department. Now, these are reviewed to ensure that they obviously meet structural and, of course, food safety requirements. Thirdly is the HCD certification. Now, if your truck is an enclosed occupiable unit, it must be certified by the California Department of Housing and Community Development, the HCD. Now, this certification actually ensures that the mobile unit is structurally sound and equipped with the proper safety features. Now, next up is actually the Commissary agreement, which has a little bit actually to do, believe it or not, with the health inspection and the criteria for the health department. All food trucks, of course, must operate in connection with a commissary. Now, that's going to be a licensed, inspected facility that provides access to proper food storage, equipment cleaning, sanitizing, wastewater, and grease disposal. Also, overnight parking and restocking is what the commissary kitchen will also allow you as well. But keep in mind, you have to pay for all that, of course. This, you need to, by the way, have a signed commissary agreement, in which is required and must be updated annually with the local health department. Now, here's the big one. Health inspection criteria. So during the inspections, food trucks are evaluated on several key criteria. Starting off the bat is food safety certification. So at least one employee must hold a valid food safety manager certificate. This actually ensures that safe food handling and reduces risk for contamination through the food truck while you're actually using it. Now, hand washing facilities. Each truck must have a designated hand washing sink. This is actually very similar to the commercial kitchen that I run and operate. We had to do this exact same thing, as a matter of fact, with warm running water, liquid soap, and disposable towels, my apologies. It must be also easily accessible during food handling. Now, ware washing sinks. Now, this trucks must be equipped with a 3-compartment sink with hot water for washing, rinsing, and then sanitizing utensils and equipment. Now, temperature control on this, cold storage must be kept at below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and hot holding equipment must be kept food at above 135 degrees temperature. Thermometers also must be present, by the way, to verify these temperatures when they do the check. This is actually the same thing I had in my commercial kitchen when we did the inspections. Sanitation, also proper cleaning procedures must be followed. Food contact surfaces must be sanitized regularly using approved sanitizers. Also, a sanitizer test strips, by the way. These are important. I actually keep 3 or 4 bottles of these on hand. They must be on site as well. Also, lastly, pest control. Now, the food truck must be, of course, free from pests, such as rodents and insects. Screens, sealed doors, and proper storage help actually prevent infestations, so make sure that you have that. Now, this one's really unique, too, as well. If restroom access. So if a food truck operator operates a single location for more than 1 hour, employees must have access to a restroom located within 200 feet. The restroom must be equipped with, of course, warm water, soap, paper towels, and hand washing. This is going to be determined. You definitely need to check with the food truck event or whatever it is, the farmer's market or festival or whatever you're at. Make sure that this is obviously something that you adhere to as well. Now, inspection grading, by the way, so this varies by county, but all in all, you're going to get a grade and a numerical point standing. Some counties actually use a grading system. So A would be like 90 to 100 points, which meets all major health standards. A B would be 80 to 89 points with some minor violations and requires a follow-up. C or below 80 points is serious violations, may lead to a temporary closure of your food truck until you address those issues. Grades must be visibly actually posted while the truck is in operation. This is for your customers to be able to see. Now, lastly, local variations. So now, while California actually does statewide have a food code, now each county may have its own specific forms as well as application processes and additional rules. For example, even if you have a permit in one county, you actually may still need another to apply for if you operate in another county. So just be aware, if you cross over county lines, there may be a potential that you have to have an additional permit. So all in all, that's going to give you a good foundation. This is what to expect when you are having a health inspection requirement in the state of California for your food truck. If you have questions about this, let us know, and definitely subscribe here to Food Truck Freaks. We are all about the business of food trucks.